Hello, beautiful people. We are back.
Hello, wonderful friends. We are here.
Yes, we are here, back again. Cannot believe 7 days after. I'm proud of us. I'm literally proud.
Same, I'm proud of us. At least we are recording again and we are keeping our weekly episodes.
Yes, and the stress comes. Okay, what kind of topic we're gonna talk about? And we decided to move it into the direction to talk about us more, and also like the polls. We did not forget you guys that you did the poll in Spotify and all that. What kind of topics you wanna hear from us, and one of the ones were travel. What are travels? Where did we go? Where do we want to go? And we want to add a bit of future plans. Is there any country Sarah and me would like to live or not? Let's see. So this is gonna be today's episode. Yeah, and this time Sarah is gonna start.
No way, look at her. I hate her today. So, okay, talking about the countries that I've been to.
Yes, let's start with that.
So, because for most part of my life, I've been in Iran, so I can say the countries that I traveled to were most the ones around Iran and the Asian countries, and like long time ago, once to Europe. So the Asian countries, I can mention Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, and these countries I stayed a bit even longer. That I really like Thailand. I had so much fun. I went there with my family. And it was so much fun for me. It was a nice trip. I could explore the city. The nightlife was good. We had kind of cruise events that we just got the ticket. It was so fun. And then, like the countries, Singapore was also fun for me. However, it's like it's a very small countries based on my idea. I like the facilities. I like how luxury everything was. But I'm kind of person who likes to see local places, local people, such local culture, feeling, such and touching, such types of stuffs. So I prefer not to travel like again to Singapore. I'm sorry for saying that, but I had so much fun there too.
So basically, Singapore is more like a big city, right? I mean, they are cultural, they have it, but it's more a big city style, right?
Exactly. It's like it is a city country that exactly. So everything is there, like nice buildings, luxury life, nice facilities, nice food, good hotels, different types of amusements and fun. But yeah, it's like a city. I like to see like more local life, nature. Of course, nature in Singapore is also nice, but you know what I mean, right? More
Yes.
diversity. So, and then back to Malaysia, I really liked Malaysia as well. The food, the people were so nice. And I traveled to the islands near Malaysia. And specifically, Langkawi was my favorite. I met so many nice people there. They were really cool. We were like in a group and in resort. So the people were so cool. We rented the car and we were like traveling around the island. And the countries, other countries that I've been to are Turkey, Dubai, Qatar, such countries that are around Iran. And back to Iran, we traveled a lot, from one city to another because it's a big country. So we try to drove from one city to another. And I really like how the architecture and how everything is different from one province or one state to another. So I had so much fun there too, culturally and experiencing different types of food. It was really fun. Yes.
So, and which countries do you want to travel?
Okay, that's a nice question. I would like to travel to South America, in the Latin countries, and maybe South Africa as well. I'm wondering generally about Africa, how it looks like, how the people are, how the culture, how it is, and South America. And I like to see more of, safari, wildlife, and their culture and how even their lifestyle is. So, yes, I'm really into traveling to such these countries. Also Japan. I'm wondering about Japan too. And I would like to, while I'm in Korea, I would like to compare Japan and Korea and see how different these two countries are. because historically, there's so many things about them.
That's cool. Safari is also something what I'm thinking about too. And I heard a lot of good stuff about Cape Town and South
Hmm.
Africa too. And it's
Right.
actually the mecca, let's say it this way, for remote workers. Because
Hmm.
for Europeans, they're maybe only in the winter or summer. I don't know. Please tell us. There's no time difference. But if either it's winter or summer, there's only 1 hour to Europe or 2 hours then to, I think, the UK and Ireland.
Yeah.
So it's not that, yeah, not that extreme, like 12 hours you're flying, but there is no time difference. So it's the paradise for remote workers.
Yes, that's cool. And before I forget, because Nadine showed me a lot of pictures of the islands and the beach, sorry, not the island, the beach in Croatia. I like to visit there too, definitely.
If you guys never
Well,
been to Croatia and you know me and I know you, you should go to Croatia. If you do, let me know. Ping me, call me, text me.
I go there with you.
Look at
Why
her.
should I go there alone?
Of course, you come with me, obviously. Don't worry about that. But be prepared, you will get a lot of food. Even if you're totally full and your stomach is about to explode, you still get food. That's my family.
I'm
It just
fine
eat,
with
eat,
that.
eat. No, that's so cool. Yeah.
Yes. What
Interesting.
about you, Nadine?
So for me, I've been to America, South America. Okay, South America, I only been to Mexico, to be fair. Then I've been also to the Southeast Asian countries. I've been to Thailand also like 6, 7 times too. Just recently
Mm-hmm.
also with the program. I love Bangkok. I actually love Bangkok and Chonburi more than the islands like Phuket and Koh Samui and all these famous ones or touristic ones. And I really enjoy that too. So I never been to Singapore. I could have the chance to visit a good friend there. She invited me, but I had like this visa issues in February, if you remember. So I could not go and I needed to come earlier than expected. So I couldn't go. But
Right.
I understand when you say regarding big city life and it's different when you go to Thailand. And I've been to Laos and Cambodia too, but it's a bit long time ago and only like for 2 days or one day. I haven't been to Malaysia, by the way. I want to go to the Philippines and Indonesia, honestly.
Nice.
I'm mixing up. Look at how Sarah is structured, and I'm completely messed up the schedule. Oh my god. Okay, countries I've been to, Nadine. Get your shit together. So, of course, Europe, the most countries I've been. Also, Eastern Europe. And yeah, most Southeast Asia, as I said. I haven't been to Japan. I didn't go while I was in Korea. Shame on me. But honestly, I'm even more sad that I didn't go to China. That's even more sad. But that's going to the next point where I want to go. And Dubai, I was, Abu Dhabi, Oman. Oman is such a beautiful country, to be honest. Such
Yes.
great people, like really humble and kind. I really need to say that this way. Such magical, because anyway, like also as you know, Middle East decorations, all this art and the music and stuff. I really like that. Dubai is
Right.
also for me a bit more big city, too much in the sense of, but I like it still. It's not
Uh-huh.
that bad. We've been to the
Right.
cruise. I didn't go like a hotel, but we had like a cruise who went to Dubai and Abu Dhabi, so it was one go. Yeah, and mostly it's basically like all the Mediterranean countries, like Corsica. I've been Sicilia. Is it an English word? I don't know. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Sorry, the Italy friends, my Italian friends, and yeah. So where I want to go, I just mentioned already. Like I want to go to China.
Uh-huh.
I really, really regret it. And I have a few friends since my master's in England, like now 13 years ago, who I could text and we could meet. Maybe I will do that. I will definitely do that.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Yes, I want to go to New Zealand and Australia, to be honest, as well. Something when I left Korea, I had the feeling like I was so sad that I didn't go from Seoul. It's only like 11 hours, right?
Mhm.
Because I could feel something is there. I don't know. It was with Seoul the same or Korea that I felt I need to go somewhere. And it's now for me like New Zealand more than Australia, for example. That's so funny,
Wow.
actually. I need to admit. So let's see one day. I'm so sorry for my friends from South America, but I'm not that into these countries, to be honest. They will hate me even more now. While you said about Singapore, I say that, of course, I will visit you. Chile, Colombia. I didn't forget you guys. Also, Mexico, I'm coming back. Don't worry. But my first countries would be the ones I said. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Um, yeah, for me, Europe is mostly. I've been there almost everywhere. I've been to the north, Spitzbergen from Norway. Really cool. I want to go there too, especially when the northern lights are there. Because this is the only thing I haven't seen, the northern lights. I've been to
Uh-huh.
Norway a few times, even Sweden, but Finland I didn't go. Interesting. But anyway, so just like something I want to watch too. Yeah. And always in the summer, Croatia, the beach, nothing can beat that. I'm sorry, guys, nothing. Literally nothing.
Wow. Yeah, that's why. Okay, maybe this summer. Who knows? I can travel there.
Yes, if not this summer, the next summer, girl, our world is open. We gonna do it. I'm telling you. I'm
Thank
seeing
you.
already our boyfriends gonna bring us our cocktails. So be
That's
prepared when
really
you're
cool.
listening, dear future. Dear, be prepared, dear future boyfriends. You need to bring our cocktails, okay?
Yeah.
So
That's
what
pretty
about
cool. I like that. Yeah.
So what
Nice.
about any life plans? Have you thought about what kind of country you would prefer or you see yourself living in?
Um Okay, considering my situation now, it's the answer might be like not the accurate one, but what I have in mind, and let's see how it will go on. I would like to maybe apply for different positions in different countries and get the best one. But the countries that I have in mind are mostly the Netherlands, US, Australia. And what I have in mind these days that I should go for a country that I feel more comfortable about speaking English there, and I don't need to learn the language, the local language again. So, yeah, what I have in mind. If I want to even prioritize first US, Netherlands, and Australia are these three destinations. But I cannot say that I won't apply for other positions in other countries, maybe Canada as well, because exactly whatever I find as a nice position and a country that I can stay for a long time, I would get that. Yeah, no restriction, no limitation. Yeah, I try to go for a nice position first and where I can live.
That makes totally sense. Yes, absolutely. That's a good plan.
Yeah, what about you, Nadine?
Yeah, that's a good question actually.
Uh huh.
So for me, when I left Korea, I was thinking, okay, I will go back to Germany first because if you look at my life and we talk, I lived everywhere a little bit, right? And that's cool and that's good. But for me, I was like, okay, I want to come back to Germany. I want to start working again, getting some money in, and like building up a base because I would like to. And as you know, and as you know as well, dear listeners, I would like to do my own business or our own business, right? To establish that. And I would like to start doing that in Germany here. I know it's crazy about the taxes, but hey, that does not mean the business will be forever in Germany. Let's see how it goes.
That's true.
But for me, currently, another country than Germany is not yet for me in the near future. The last episode, I was saying I'm looking for remote jobs, right? And this would be my favorite to have a remote job. As my cost of livings here are lower than big cities. That's proper German, by the way. But the thing is, I have some possibilities to move within Germany
Right.
to two cities, or actually only one. But I would consider it and thinking about it moving there, the bigger city. Not gonna reveal because I'm not sure and I don't want to say anything because as you said, you never know what's happening, right? And when you say you want to apply everywhere in each country, it depends on the offer. It's the same for me. So I applied in different countries of remote, but then people sometimes it's written remote, but it's then not remote, okay, but more hybrid. And they asked me, okay, if I could move, and it was kind of like, should I not? And I
Yes.
was totally honest with them. Such a good call was that. Like such a good interview. Really, if every company can be so open that people can really be open and saying about their desires and the other, we are all human, right? That was really, I need to say, last week I was amazed. Anyway, you know that we talked about that briefly. To make this long answer short, so I'm considering moving within Germany. However, no, not however, but at the same time, it's not for me something I will want to go immediately out. Yeah. So, but hey, you never know. I'm open as well. We all feel the changes 2025. Also for you, my dear listeners, or our beautiful listeners, right? something is will change for everybody, and maybe I will say in 2 months, hey, I'm living in Portugal or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, in Portugal, Portugal came only to my mind because of the taxes. Can you imagine? I'm so when the heck did I become such a German? Oh my god, business orientated German. Holy shit.
Well, tax is so important.
Oh my god.
I know.
Anyway, but yeah, let's see. But for not for now, but if I could, I also want to go to South of Africa because for me it was more like the idea was to build a base here and then moving around, like when you're working online, moving around in the sense of visiting 1 month here, 2 months there, right? So yeah, let's see.
Yeah, that's so dreamy and so nice, actually. Many people are working remote these days, which is so nice, and they can travel around, and definitely it's a very nice decision. Yeah, cool.
Wow. But don't forget, my our dear future boyfriends, you're gonna bring us cocktails. Don't forget that. So that's for us both, okay? It's not only for your only girlfriend, okay? But for us both. We can rent in South Africa like a big mansion with a
Uh
swimming
huh.
pool.
Nadine is picturing that in her mind. That's cool. I love
Yes,
that.
yes.
Manifest.
I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it. That's so true. That's so true.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I think it's fun actually. I really love traveling, and maybe if I can um have a stable life, I would like to travel to different countries and seeing people. For me, I get energy from people so much. That's why I like to see local life and their lifestyle. And it is so fun. Definitely traveling is always fun. And it's a fun topic to talk about even. I wonder about our audiences, where they like to travel to. They can share with us. It would be fun.
Yes, definitely. Please do so. Use the comment section, use us, and talk to us. We definitely will pick that up slowly but surely. Also, as I said at the beginning, we are not disregarding any of the polls at the beginning. December, January. We're gonna
Right.
work through that now. If the technical issues they are still not the good quality, please bear with us. It's like the second time we're gonna do that. But I mean, you know us. You love us, you listen until now, so wonderful. Yeah, that's about it today. If you have any other ideas, you can also ping us and say what do you want to hear because we want to go more also into personal, inspirational stories and yeah, maybe different countries where we lived at. Yeah, yeah, good. I lived in Germany, but I grew up in the Balkan family. Yeah, also like different and also maybe Sarah life in Iran, whatever, Middle East, also different cultures. So yeah. Anyway, why the heck I'm rambling so weirdly? I don't know.
No, that's cool. Actually, you mentioned a very nice point. We can share with people about that because once even I remember someone asked us, how's the life in Iran? And people are wondering. And I can talk about it clearly and openly. And same with you, you can talk about how Balkan life is, how Balkan lifestyle is, and about people and your family, definitely, which is fun, which is nice. And it's a part of our content as well, how inspiring people based on many things, based on many topics that we have in mind. Cool. Yes. So thank you so much for listening to us. It was very fun. It was really fun. We are we are approaching to be on track again. Just stand it for one or two episodes. But
Oh
I'm
my.
I'm really happy that we are back. And have a nice weekend after hearing us on Friday. Bye for now.
Yes. Thank you guys. Happy weekend. Bye.